Hello, welcome again. This is Diana Kloof, here to share more with you about the mantra I have been working with and about mindfulness meditation and about a presence practice of feeling, breathing, and being in this body. So what I'd like to do is invite you to create a cozy little nest where you can rest and receive. So have some water beside you for when you end the journey and something to write notes in, like a journal, and a pen or paper or colored pencils if you translate your experience into pictures. So press pause and go do that and set yourself up. You can be laying down or sitting. Laying down is probably preferable because after an initial mindfulness meditation that I will guide you in, we will move into a presence awareness guided meditation where I will be inviting you to lay down anyway. So when you are ready, press play again and we will begin. Begin to follow your breath in and out, placing your focus on one location, either gazing with your eyes slightly forward, out, and down at one spot on the floor, or slightly at heart level, out a little further away from you. Or you can have your eyes closed with your gaze focused slightly upward to your third eye. And as you breathe in and out, you may rest your mind where your belly moves in and out, or you may choose to rest where your breath flows, the sensation of your breath, the air flowing in your nose and out. So we're breathing through the nose deeply, allowing yourself to continually settle, aligning your spine so that it is straight. So if you have a pillow under your head, I invite you to adjust it so it's just supporting the curve of your neck and not really closing off your throat and lung capacity. Just rolling your shoulders open, slightly arching from your sacrum, sitting on your sit bones, or just laying down with your legs and your arms at your sides slightly open. And as you are focused on your breath and slowly noticing as you breathe, that your breath begins to deepen, that perhaps your shoulders soften, that your spine lengthens. So slowly coming more and more into present awareness and centeredness in your body. Slowly feeling yourself rooted more and more, the heaviness of your body supported by the earth. As you are noticing, I invite you to let go of judgment, let go of trying to change anything at this point, just allowing. And in that allowing, you may find the resting, the releasing that you were striving for. Continue to bring your focus back to your chosen point of awareness, either the rising and falling of your navel or the air sensation going in and out to your nose, noticing it's cool on the way in and maybe warmer on the way out. And you may notice your mind becomes distracted with thought. You might notice yourself thinking about your to-do list. Maybe you're thinking about something you said earlier that you feel embarrassed about, or ashamed of, or wish you had said differently. Or perhaps you're finding the perfect words for it now, a better way to describe or explain yourself. Wishing you had been seen more accurately. All these things, just notice. And notice them as fish in a fish tank. And imagine this fish tank is very large and moves off to every direction, much wider than the view of the screen you have in your mind's eye. So that as this one fish thought comes in to view, without judgment, without holding on to it, just let it drift off, out from your focused attention and return to your breath. And then another fish thought comes in, swimming this way and that. Or maybe it swims quickly through. Just let it go. Don't turn your head to catch that thought or cling to it. Let go. Let go. Let go. Right? Every time the thought comes, let go. Without judging it for being there in the first place, just allowing it to swim away. And return to your breath. Exhaling audibly can feel really lovely when perhaps you've noticed that you are clinging to a thought and your shoulders have gone up a little, or your body has tensed with the activity of the thought. And as you let go, take that deep breath in and maybe allow it to be an audible, larger, fuller exhale, grounding, rooting, returning to the present moment, and then breathing, focusing on that point of attention where the breath comes in and out, or where your belly moves out and in with every breath, letting go again and again. And even if you do this for a minute, you may notice your awareness expanding, your ability to become present and release some of that harsher judgment that we can have on ourselves, the voices that have been interjected into our consciousness during our upbringing or our schooling and in our work life. Just letting go again and again, and breathing and expanding the space around your thoughts, so that maybe you'll notice the frequency of these fish that come swimming through diminish, and maybe the thoughts won't be one after the other as they may be at first. You may also realize just how much you were thinking that you didn't realize you were, and you might enjoy letting go of some of those thoughts. So I invite you to practice this. Maybe make it a ritual. Maybe if you're not used to meditating, just bring your awareness to it. Whenever it spontaneously happens, invite it. Say, why don't I just take a moment and focus on this spot and breathe and let go. So as you begin to practice more and more, you may want to set aside a specific time of the week or day. First thing in the morning is a wonderful time because it sets your inner rhythm in alignment with your natural state of being, so that you walk with your rhythm and aren't swayed, especially if you go work in a busy city where there's a lot of energy. So you aren't pulled this way and that with the pace of life around you and of others, that you begin this way and it becomes an anchor point within you where you may feel more grounded and rooted in who you are and confident in your choices when they are centered in your being. And when you meditate a lot, you begin to see and know your needs and what doesn't belong to you and what thoughts hook into you, and you just breathe more space into your mind, and you'll notice you have more choice than you did before. More possibilities open up, and more choice, more opportunities for peace.